So for those of you that are saying that Nigeria still have a chance of qualifying for the 2026 World Cup, you are wrong. You are absolutely wrong. Let me break it down for you how the qualification works for the African teams. Most of you don't even know how the qualification works for the African team, how the African teams qualify for the 2026 World Cup. That's why you are saying that Nigeria still have a chance of qualifying. Back in 2022, FIFA made only 5 spots available for the African teams, and those 5 spots was taken by Ghana, Tunisia, Morocco, Senegal, and Cameroon. But now in this 2026 World Cup, FIFA have made 9 spots available for the African nations. So now 54 teams are divided into 9 groups, and each group winner qualifies automatically for the World Cup. Morocco have already qualified with 2 games to spare because they've won their group. Tunisia have already qualified with 2 games to spare because they've won their group. And the remaining 7 other groups that are still yet to confirm the group winners will also qualify. The group winners will qualify. Now, after the qualification then FIFA will now select the 4 best placed runners-up, meaning the runners-up in each group, like each group, the second position, FIFA will select the 4 best placed runners-up. And like you can see in the screen here, currently now, after 8 matches, you can see that the best placed runners-up, Gabon is first with 18 points. Madagascar is second with 16 points. Then Dr. Congo is third with 16 points. Burkina Faso is 4th with 15 points. Cameroon is 5th with 15 points. Namibia 6th with 15 points. Uganda 7th with 15 points. Nigeria is 8th with 11 points. Then Tanzania is 9th with 10 points. The reason why Tanzania is below Nigeria is because they played 1 game lesser, because their group is 5 teams instead of 6. So that's why they are below Nigeria. So currently now, the 4 best placed runners-up now is Gabon, Madagascar, Dr. Congo, and Burkina Faso. So these are the 4 best placed teams, assuming the qualification round is over. Now, this is the 4 teams that will play in a playoff tournament to determine who will qualify to the next round. So right now, Nigeria is 11 points. So assuming that Burkina Faso win 1 out of the 2 remaining games for them, is over for Nigeria. So whether Nigeria win their remaining 2 games is over, because when you calculate 6 points plus their 11 points here, it is making it 17 points. So if Burkina Faso manages to get 3 points out of possible 6, that is, it will give them 18 points. So you see that 18 points, Burkina Faso is still ahead of Nigeria. So there is no even hope for Nigeria. There is no hope here. So for those of you that are saying that there is hope, so you can't expect, it's not even only Burkina Faso, even Cameroon self, even Namibia, even Uganda. So in these 4 teams, anyone that manages to get an extra 3 points out of possible 6 will automatically qualify, and Nigeria is automatically disqualified. So no hope even for Nigeria, no hope. So moving on, the 4 best placed team will play a playoff, each other, pair will play against each other in a semi-final and a final. So the winner of this playoff will qualify for what FIFA called the Inter-Confederation Playoff. The Inter-Confederation Playoff, that is where it will not determine the actual 2 nations that will qualify. This is the final qualifying round. And that Inter-Confederation Playoff is only 2 teams that will qualify. But that Inter-Confederation Playoff is 6 teams that is participating in that playoff. A team from AFC, that is the Asian continent, a team from CAF, that is Africa, then a team from, 2 teams from CONCACAF, that's the North America, then a team from CONMEBOL, that's the South America, which Bolivia have already qualified for it, then a team from the OFC, that is the Oceanic region. So now in this interconfederation playoff, it is 6 teams. Then FIFA will choose the top 2 best ranked team among these 6 teams. We skip the first round of the playoff. Then the remaining 4 teams will now compete against each other. Then whoever qualifies will play against those 2 teams that skipped the first round. Then whoever wins the final round will qualify for the World Cup. That is only the 2 remaining spots for the qualifying round. So no hope for the Super Eagles. No, for the Super Eagles, you know, they said play international based players. They are underperforming. Play home based players. Play home based players. Look at what they got and did in Chan. Look at what they did in Chan. With them 4-0. So I'm sorry, but there is no hope for Nigeria at this point.